John. The bad news is we have more wet weather to come over the next 2 or 3 days, but towards the end of the week we should see some dry conditions. Now, the rain's been steadily marching in through this morning into the more southwestern areas of the United Kingdom. It'll cover a good part of England and Wales by the end of the afternoon. You can see a lot of cloud on that system as well, and the bright colours, the heavy rain, pushing its way steadily eastwards and northwards to reach northern England and the southern parts of Scotland later on this evening. As you can see, accompanying that, some very strong winds as well. So this is our weather warning for the afternoon. Southern England, Wales and the Midlands seeing heavy rain and gales, as much as 35 millimetres, but also gusts of wind up at 60 or 70 miles an hour, so some pretty awful conditions by the end of the afternoon. The culprit, this area of low pressure, the problem we have with it is it becomes rather slow moving and lies right across the United Kingdom for a good part of the next 2 days, with this weather system producing pulses of rain, so unfortunately we are going to see more of that wet weather. If you are having your bonfire night tonight, it looks like it could be a bit of a damp squib. Wet and windy for many areas, and as I mentioned, those gales causing problems as well. Inland temperatures tonight down to 5, further north perhaps a touch of frost in the more northern parts of Scotland, otherwise frost free. The reason a lot of cloud, and that cloud with us over Northern Ireland, Northern England and southern Scotland for a good part of tomorrow, giving pulses of rain. Further south there'll be a few showers, and some of those could turn out to be quite heavy, and more of that to come as we move into Tuesday as well, all in all making it for a fairly miserable couple of days. And there is a risk of further flooding. We are expecting as much as 65 millimetres, 2.5 inches or so of rain across parts of England and Wales over the next few days. There is the floodline number, and CFAX page 419 has further details. Also, that number is on CFAX page 419. Now, that area of low pressure eventually starts to move. It drifts north and then eventually away to the east, so hopefully by the time we get to the end of the week it should be largely dry with a weak ridge of high pressure trying to get through. So more outbreaks of rain as we come into the middle part of the week, some of these showers turning out to be heavy and thundery. By the time we get to Thursday they'll turn a little bit more isolated, but even so some of these showers could turn out to be quite heavy, and still over the high ground in Scotland in particular, some of those showers falling as sleet or snow. So perhaps the good news is towards the end of the week it will turn more showery, the wind's easing as well, but for the next 2 days we're likely to see some quite unsettled conditions. Perhaps the best day, Friday, the end of the week, as that little ridge of high pressure tries to get in from the west, so hopefully drying things out. And don't forget, next week on Sunday the Countryfile weather will be just before 10:30. That's all from me. Bye for now.